Welcome back to another episode of Aunt and Andrew with Family's Everything.
Until it's not. I'm Aunt.
I'm Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. How
Hi,
are you?
Aunt. I'm great.
Andrew, I want to publicly thank you.
Oh, for what?
For bringing me to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm telling you, those girls know how to bring a party. I mean,
and you know what it is? I'm happy that it's happening right now.
Yeah, because New York's so bad.
No, it's not even. It's because of that, but it's more because it gives us anyone that's out there that thinks that we're New York housewife haters. We are, and
we are.
But if you have any reason as to why we are and you don't believe what we're saying, watch Salt Lake and you'll totally get it.
Yeah, they're in a whole different league. And you know what? Why do I feel like that New York has been on longer than OC? And yet next week's the season finale of OC, they said.
No, New York came on after.
Oh, it did? Yeah.
Okay. I know everyone that was so interested to listen to my podcast with Gina. I decided to wait until next week because it's the finale.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well, let's talk about Salt Lake. We'll talk about OC when we do.
We'll talk about OC later.
First of all, I just love how Mary Cosby is in a perpetual state of confusion.
I know.
And so she's so good. It's so good. I loved how they arrived and Angie was there. And I just loved how Meredith just didn't say anything. She wasn't feeding into it until
Meredith's nickname is the Ice Queen.
Oh, I kind of like that. But I'm going to tell you the best part is how she didn't even acknowledge she was there until it was gift bag time.
Oh, I know. Well, we skipped a little bit. I mean, I just find
we did, but that was the best part. Oh, well, Trixie's Motel is kind of cool. It's a
perfect place for like a bachelorette doing something like that. Private little thing. And you know what? I thought Trixie, let's just get it out of the way. My favorite part of the whole thing was I have to go. I have other business other business endeavors, right? Or whatever she said. Like, I was like, okay, that was smart.
I mean, she must have other things that she does, Miss Trixie. Well,
I mean, she's been on RuPaul for years. Like, she's an entertainer. So
right.
But she's basically saying, I'm not going to sit here for your drama. I'm bye.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I thought to myself, she was starting to melt. That was my opinion.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll also tell you, brilliant idea for either if the producer called Trixie or if Trixie decided to call Bravo and say, if you ever want to bring the women, because that's a marketing genius. They're going to get
yeah, it was good. Whoever met Trixie somewhere, somebody was somewhere with someone and said, oh, we've got to come to your hotel.
Yeah, but no. Yeah. I think Trixie put it out there. Can I put my hotel on your show?
She probably bumped into someone somewhere.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Said, oh, this one. People talk. Trixie Motel is fab. I love everything's pink. Every single room is great. I think it's hysterical that no matter what franchise it is, they all get crazy over their rooms. Each one of those rooms were fine.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think this one was as intense. Mary Cosby, though, when Angie K says, Mary, come sit with us. No,
I'm good.
That was amazing.
It was everything. I mean, there was nothing the whole episode that wasn't epic. Each scene unto itself was fantastic, from them eating the food to Lisa.
But Mary Cosby then... The best part was after that is about food. She made sure she finished her lunch, even when everyone else was leaving. And she also had a full-on conversation with Whitney. And then when Angie would say something, she'd stop and go like, I'm not talking to you. But she's talking through her.
It was so good. Everything was so good. The best part was when Lisa arrived and told Trixie that she lost her ring.
So before that, well, yeah, she said that. God. Oh, Trixie, I lost my ring. 60 G's.
I know. And I love how Meredith keeps on saying the world has bigger problems.
I know. Well, she was unhinged. Meredith. We'll get to Meredith.
We
will
get
to Meredith. Monica impresses me a lot. I have never seen a housewife willing to go back at people. She's very intelligent. She says very profound things. Like, there's two situations where it happened, but the first one, when she walks in on them in the kitchen, I can
hear you. I can hear you.
First season housewives would either quiver and like let them eat them alive, or they would go in so hard that it wouldn't work. Like
And it
Angie's doing.
worked. Well,
Like
maybe she
Angie's
learned a
kind of doing.
lot from Jen Shaw in a short period
Well,
of
no,
time.
Jen Shaw was very insane. You would no, Jen Shaw was not smart.
Yeah,
with
but maybe she she learned from working with Jen Shaw. You know what I mean? She
All I
already
know
had
is
some
what she said to Angie made so much sense, and Angie just was fine with it, and then they were good 2 seconds later. Like,
yeah, it was kind of like, oh, they weren't. Well, listen, Lisa can only think about one thing all day. So, I
yeah.
mean, she's another, but Mary's amount of shade is just so good.
Oh,
It was so good when she's like, oh, we're going shopping. He said, no ring for Lisa.
I know.
Oh my God. It was just the way Mary said, we're going shopping. We getting a new ring for Lisa.
Oh yeah.
The amount of shade was so
So
good.
much shade. And
Okay.
how about I like, when Monica and Mary, they paired them together and Mary walks in and goes, oh, someone farted. And that was like, I remember that from the preview. I also like when Monica goes, do you like this? And Mary goes, no. And then she goes, okay. She didn't get mad.
No,
She
but
laughed.
here's the thing. Didn't you think it was hysterical that these ladies actually went shopping in their bathing suits and cover-ups?
Yeah, it was real.
Yeah, I mean, they had their bathing suits on, their cover-ups. And I kept on thinking, no, they didn't really just go to a store. And then poor Mary, when she walked in the store, she was just like, it smells. I mean, I can't even tell you the whole thing. Now, listen, this is all new to me, these Salt Lake ladies, and they make me laugh so hard. I haven't laughed.
Totally.
I haven't even laughed at New York, and these women have me laughing the whole entire show. But I will say that Mary and Monica had the best shopping, because I think Monica might have looked the best. If they'd left the hat off of her, she would have been smoking in that little dinner jacket.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that, the one thing that Meredith said on Watch What Happens Live that I thought was important.
Oh, yeah, I
was
watched
that
it. Yeah.
She said that Lisa was like going along with it the whole time and had fun with it. So
yeah, and it wasn't
that.
the original outfit that she picked out. But listen, when Lisa said, I'm stressed. I lost my ring and I'm going to a 5-star restaurant. Dressed like a belly dancer. I mean, it was hysterical because she did look like she just left a cabaret.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't know who said this, but when she said Kate Middleton, it was Whitney.
Oh,
Kate Middleton on
Whitney.
top and a lab coat on the bottom.
On the bottom. That was so funny because she was all dressed like, I mean, every single one of them. Lisa kept on going, I'm nude. I mean, she was as close to nude as you could possibly get. And
I love how she said, "And the skirt I stole from a Middle Eastern dancer."
Yeah, she was like, she was a belly dancing outfit, as if. And the funny part is how she went on and on about how she had to put the her shirt around like that was going to help the whole outfit. Like nothing was going to help this outfit. I mean, I actually think that Angie probably looked one of the best.
Yeah, I mean, she did, but she
like
goes, I'm a totally
goddess.
Grecian, but a Greek tragedy.
I know. Every single thing. She was
after that experience.
No, they did say they were all look like rejected Barbie dolls.
Yes.
Like that are already at the bottom of the case that you have to dig out. And that's how I would describe them. I think Heather called them that. I still don't know what Heather had on.
I don't either.
Yeah,
right after that, right after the wardrobe scene, it broke to commercial. Did you notice what the New York preview said? Because I thought, oh, wow. They said, the fun on Roni is just beginning. And I said, well, thank God.
It finally started. Yeah, I don't watch the ads. I fast forward.
Oh, it was just right. It was the first preview.
Oh,
and it was literally the first line.
And it said, there's no fun.
The fun on New York is just getting started. And I put it on mute 10. And I said, thank fucking God. I was like, I thought that the seas parted. I was like, oh my.
That was like Moses came down. Huh? I thought it was very funny when Mary was talking about her when they started talking about tell us all something we don't.
Oh no, I'm not there yet. Before that, Mary said when they were like, we're gonna have fun. What are we doing tonight? And Mary goes, let's have a good night's sleep. And then when they said, you want to play tonight? And she goes, no. Let's have a good night's sleep. And then now, oh yes, this was when we
the dinner party was epic.
Oh, and I think that's with
the dinner party was
okay.
epic.
So the dinner already starts with Heather loves birds.
Yeah. No, every one of them. And then we got to hear that Mary had
Mary's bird story.
Yeah, I'm an African bird.
I'm a loner. That was my favorite part. I'm a loner.
It was a strange bird. And when you start the night with espresso martinis and then the red wine comes, nothing good's happening. No. Nothing good is happening when you mix liquor. That's all I can say, as we saw at the end.
Well, I mean, I know.
And you know what, though? I got to give it to Monica. Tell us something.
That was great.
I've effed my brother-in-law for 18 months, and they all just went, oh.
And I loved how she was like, thank God I was up next and I could say something. It was like going to the senior center with my Nana. I laughed so hard.
Because she's so much younger than them, you know what I mean? And I thought I got that Lisa's very, very upset about the fact that she lost her ring, which does keep on adding value, which I thought was funny. But she is distressed over it.
Oh, totally. Beyond.
Yeah, she is. And she's dressed as a belly dancer.
I thought that as much as Lisa did make me laugh when Lisa was like, when you're rich enough to buy a $60,000 ring, it did make me laugh. But at the same time, I didn't think what Monica said was wrong. She acknowledged, I
saw it both ways. Yeah. I could see both parts of it because I get that, in Lisa's mind, she's worked incredibly hard for that ring.
Exactly.
And it's not like it was given to her. Maybe it was by her husband. I'm not sure who has the money in that family, him or her. Is it all him? And she's
I don't know. I'm not 100%.
Well, she's the tequila woman. Did she order tequila at the table?
I think so.
Yeah, of course she did.
I've wondered, why do you think Heather can't say to Angie in front of the whole group, I'm mad at you because you made up a stupid lie about Jen getting her black eye and said X, Y, and Z. It makes me wonder, is there any...
don't leave out the Bobby scissor kicks.
Yeah, Bobby scissor kicks. It makes me wonder, is there any truth to it?
Oh.
Why hasn't she just directly addressed it?
Maybe it's true or we don't know. It's true or she loves the idea that the mystery remains. It keeps it out there. It keeps you talking because you don't really know what happened.
I guess.
I mean, I know someone who got a black eye once and we talked about it. We didn't know what really happened. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And it remained a mystery.
I like that Monica came at Angie at the table. She's a good housewife. She can really fight.
She's going to be there for a while. Monica.
She's like Danielle Cabral.
Yeah.
Similar. They could be cousins.
There's something about her. Yeah. Well, maybe it's that Northeast thing.
Yeah. The mouth.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I did love when Mary said, stop talking to me.
Oh, yeah.
At Meredith, dinner. Don't talk to me.
Everything when she grabs Chad, the server, and he's like,
Chad.
I mean, and I'm gay, so I'll say this. Chad is gayer than Christmas Eve. And she goes over to Chad.
Wait. You have to get to where we are before it. I want you. What she said.
Oh, yeah. You
can leave.
And the British
You can leave.
I loved it.
How she said it. And then when Angie didn't leave, she went and got Chad.
And Chad.
And he's like, literally not security.
Not security, exactly. And also he's like a piece of paper.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Okay. Poor Chad. He didn't know it. He was out of his league. He's thinking to himself, I knew I was gonna get some airtime, but
I didn't know it was going to be like this.
I had to blame mall police too.
Oh my God. And I'm sitting here being like, Chad is to security as a paper plane is to the Air Force One.
Yes. I mean, really, no, that missing F-35. I mean, it was so funny, Chad. It was just the way they went over to him and wrote underneath. And Chad, comma, not security.
Like we didn't know.
Yeah.
Thank you for
we thought he was doubling as a waiter and / security for the Real Housewives.
I'm telling you, when Meredith went to Lisa just wanted to run, you could tell. And Meredith yelling, she became Drita Devanzo real quick. She was
my God, it was so good. Oh, it was so good when she said, when she went crazy. when she went crazy. It was so good. Should we bring up the husband?
Oh my God. I know. And yeah, exactly. Should I bring up the husband?
Don't F with me.
Don't F
I can
me.
talk about the husband.
I was like, who's this? Drita Devanzo meets Kim Richards.
Yeah, I was
Let's
waiting
talk
for her
about
to
the
call
husband.
him Lee. I was waiting
Talk
for her to
about
call
the
him Lee. Yeah, totally. That's so. I mean,
he then came for Mary in the van. Oh my God, you knew that was going to erupt. And that's when I think the next episode is when Whitney must call Mary because Mary won't call Whitney. And she's probably like, I'd like to have dinner with you. And that's when Mary goes, bobblehead. It's like one of the most iconic lines of the whole season.
No, but I mean, she just, I mean, Meredith completely lost it. She was like possessed, but I didn't know that she has a history of acting this way. I can't. It's too traumatic for me right now. You don't know what's really going on. I can't tell you. And then she never tells you what's really going on. It was epic. I love when they said it was like 5 Matrix.
She either had, I mean, the thing is that when they said that, it wasn't cool because like her dad did die. Then there was like a discrepancy.
Who has a disabled child though?
I think she must have a friend or something that does, but her sister, her nephew or her niece either attempted suicide or commit suicide.
Oh, well, like, then she should be chill.
And then also her dad did pass away, and Heather Gay they messed up the day of the funeral. And then they started saying, did you tell half the group the funeral was this day and the other half the group the funeral was this day? And they used her dad's death as like a big storyline.
Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's just getting better. It's just getting started.
Oh, it was so good. I loved too. When Mary was like, I'm mad at you. You're calling me pornography.
Pornography. And
then, but it was predator.
Predator. And of course, Heather Gay with a face full of vomit is like,
predator. I'm going to be sick over here. And the best part of that whole thing, I knew it was only a matter of time. Was the poor limo driver, because you could see the look on her face like, oh no, I got to clean this mess. Oh, it's like a driver's worst nightmare. The sick customer.
Yeah, well, I can tell you this, driver. Just send the bill to NBC Universal. It's not a big deal.
And then,
hire someone.
We had to see it. And then who was it running out? What's her name? I can't remember the blonde's name. Whitney? Is it Whitney? The blonde? Yeah. When she came running out, I can't. I'm going to throw up too. It was so good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you, it seemed like this episode was like 2 minutes. There wasn't.
It was back to back to back. I was howling
every single thing. Me too. When they got to Trixie's, everything at Trixie's was funny. When they got to the thrift store, and every single thing was funny in the thrift store of every way they reacted. They got to the restaurant, it was funny, and even the ride home when they got sick, it was hysterical. Yeah. This show is so freaking good.
Good.
I mean, like, I don't even know where they found these women, where they come from, but they are perfect in every way. And I agree with them.
All right. I think we got everything.
I got everything on my notes.
I did
That's
too.
all I know. That was fantastic. I loved it. Thank you for bringing me to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. But before we go, we need to tell people that they can find us on Instagram also, because I post all kinds of little snippets here and there all day. And where do you post? I
on TikTok.
And we're on TikTok. Are we out in Andrew on TikTok?
No, but it doesn't really work that way.
Oh, okay.
Follow us on Instagram. Y'all have
Instagram, Aunt and Andrew. Okay. You can find us there and all the other places you can find us, but we are on Instagram.
We're not on Cameo. You can just send us an email and we'll do it.
Oh, I would love to do a cameo. I had a cameo. Are you leaving us?
I'm telling you to stop your sales pitch. Okay.
Oh, I was going to tell you that I had a cameo once. My daughter got me a cameo for my birthday. It was
from Tom Jones, right?
No, it was from, I can't remember his name now,
but
he was on 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, that's nice.
And he was fantastic. He did a whole dance and sing and song. It was the best $20 ever. Actually, the lower the celebrity, the more you usually get from them.
Well, listen, we're going to go because every minute that we add on, less people want to listen. So,
okay. Well, find us.
Bounce. We love you guys. See you next week. Bye.